guys, this is June again. I'm June because I was born in June, and today is my live 42. I'm going to teach you what I'm going to teach you today is that you really shouldn't watch this Facebook Live unless you want to learn the persuasive communication skill that I learned in order to close deal faster. So this video is dedicated for anyone, be it whether you're beginner, intermediate, or you're advanced level. I teach the skills that can help you to be able to convince and persuade people to do what you always want them to do, be it in your personal life or in your business life. As long as you use these 5 phrases, right, you're going to improve your communication skill, of course. Secondly, we'll be improving your copywriting as well. All right, so what are the 5 phrases that I want to teach today? Okay, the first one is, when we want to persuade people, right, there is always a guard in our brain. What do I mean by a guard in our brain? Our brain, we have 2 minds. One is conscious mind, one is subconscious mind. So we need to let the conscious mind, the guard, lower so that it's easier for us to persuade people. So these 5 phrases, actually what they do is that they try to lower down the guard that is guarding your mind so that we are trying to influence the subconscious mind. So the first word is called what if. Okay, when we are trying to let our subconscious mind to imagine, right, just to give them an imagination, ask them to think about something, then their guard will be lowered because they know that it's fake. So it's not real. All right. So that's why the first phrase, it's very useful, is called what if. So I actually use this tactic in all the public speaking that I have. I will always start with, what if I tell you that I always use these phrases to do my public speaking and I get standing ovation about that? Okay, so what if is really powerful because we ask people to imagine, and then that's why they feel curious about it. So the first one is what if. The other one that's also similar to have your prospect or whoever you want to convince to do something, it's called imagine. So you just talk like that. Imagine that you are very successful in your affiliate marketing. What kind of life would you have enjoyed? Imagine you have overcome your challenges in terms of low confidence. What would be the life will be for you? So you ask them to imagine, because when you ask them to imagine, right, they will lower down their guards, so it's easily for them to actually accept whatever you suggest, right? Because the guard is lower in their mind, all right? And then third, it's also very similar. Okay, it's called let's pretend. Okay, let's pretend it's 2 years down the road. What do you think we need to happen in your life in order for you to be happily and successful? Okay, let's pretend that you actually attended my classes and my training courses. What will happen to you in your business? Okay, let's pretend that you already attended my classes and then you are able to achieve a success. What would you feel? Did I persuade you? So it's actually all these key phrases you're able to use in your daily life, so that you can talk in a way that people have less guards. Okay, so I teach 3 phrases. Let me summarize. It's called what if. Secondly, it's called imagine. And then third is called let's pretend. So in this 3 scenario, we are just asking people to, it's a hypothetical situation. It's not real. That's why people are more motivated to listen to what you have to say. Okay, and then the 4th and the 5th, right? Oh, this is actually how I write my headline today. If let's say you have been following me in all my Facebook Live, right? I usually start with Amazing Life 41. Today should be Amazing Life 42, but I did not do that. Okay, I started with this phrase. You shouldn't be watching this video unless you want to improve your persuasive communication. Did you actually got hooked by me because I start with you shouldn't watch this video? Okay, it's actually proven that in our subconscious mind, right, we couldn't process negative words. We process the negative words, meaning shouldn't, very differently than the positive words. So when I said you shouldn't watch this video, your subconscious mind is actually suggesting you that you should watch it. So I hope that you are getting hooked by this and then you believe what I'm saying, right? So this is the first thing. Let me try to give you another example. Okay, you shouldn't go through my website, my newly launched website, JuneLow.co, unless you want to learn the techniques of closing deal faster by storytelling strategy I'm teaching. All right. So the next one is also very similar to you really shouldn't. It's called it's not necessary. So let me try. It's not necessary for you to watch this Facebook Live unless you want to know the tips and tricks I use to close deals faster. All right, another example. It is not necessary for you to go to my website and see my training program for the storytelling. It's free unless you want to escalate your business growth to another level. Did I hook you that? So I hope that this video today is able to help you to become a more persuasive communicator. It is very, very powerful, but I want to share this with everybody. Please use this in an ethical way. You can actually use these phrases that I teach you in good intent. It's actually in a neutral, but then you can use it in a good intent or a bad intent. But if let's say you use it for the bad intention, right, it is in the end it's going to fire up back to you because it's bad karma. So I really believe in karma very much. I only want to teach people the good stuff, and that's why I want to educate you. Only use these powerful phrases in good intention. Never use it for bad things. Only use it to convince people for their own good, and then for your own good as well. Okay, makes sense? So let's just summarize for today video. That's 5 phrases that's powerful. First part is the 3 phrases I thought is more on imagination. So that is a what if, imagine, let's pretend. So we ask them to give them a hypothetical scenario. All right. The other 2 phrases is more like a negative side. So you really shouldn't, and then or it's not necessary. So these are the 5 that I'm teaching today. So what are the key takeaways today? If let's say you really like video today, right, I'm going to share more of it, but then I need more likes and then more comments below, and then so that I can share more tomorrow. I still have 5 more power phrases that I can share if let's say you guys are willing to give more likes and comments below. Okay, so the key takeaway for today, right, I want you to do one homework. All right, the homework is very easy. Just use out of these 5 phrases and then do a post. All right, do a post about what you wanted to share in your social media. It can be Facebook post, or it can be your Instagram post. I want you to really realize how powerful it is in turning people to actually hook people in reading your post. But make sure your post is something very helpful so that people are willing to read your content. Even though you are being hooked in, right, you still need to make sure you have a really, really good content in order for people to have the trust. All right. So this is the homework for today. So let's say you've done it already, please share in the comments below how is it working. And then tomorrow we are going to dive into part 2 where I'm going to share more. And also, I actually just launched my website and funnels. Yay! I actually built it to be honest, I procrastinated a lot. I built it been a week. I wanted to build that, but then after that I dragged it until I launched it Thursday. Today it's Saturday for me in Malaysia time. I launched it 2 days ago. It is called JuneLow.co. It's my name, JuneLow.co. So what I do is that I give free 25 minutes of training videos about how you can use the storytelling techniques to close deal faster. Right now in this Facebook video, I'm just telling you how to use 5 powerful good phrases in order to become a persuasive communicator, right? If let's say you combine the 5 phrases that I teach you, plus a really, really, really good story, which I teach you in the 25 minutes in my website, right? You combine both together, it will be really, really powerful, and then you are able to close deals faster. It's my goal that I'm able to help more people during this pandemic seasons, right? So if let's say you watch this video, you find it very useful, and you watch the story training strategy I have in my website, and you found it very useful, feel free to schedule a 15 minutes free strategy call with me. But then be clear to me what are the problems that you are facing, what are the challenges that you're facing right now that you think I can help you. All right. So I help a few group of category of people. I have e-commerce background, and then I also have a technology company background, mobile app and development. I've been doing the e-commerce and digital marketing for the past 12 years. My Instagram account, I grew one of the business Instagram account, I grew from 0 to 105K followers in 2 years organically. And then the other business, I'm using LinkedIn. So I'm very familiar of how to actually get more likes or get more followers in all these different strategies. So that's why I want to be able to help you. So I help online entrepreneurs, or if let's say you are online coaches, you want to increase your sale or you want to increase your conversion. Perhaps you have a lot of students coming after you, but then they just seek for free advice, right? I am sure this happened to a lot of you guys because I've been speaking to a lot of coaches. They face the same problem. So how I help them is that I give them some techniques and then some skills in order to make sure they can kind of convert the prospect, become a paying client. So this is where I'm focusing in. And also, if let's say you're an athlete, whether you're new or you have been doing for a long time and then you're struggling, you just do not know where to start. okay, I was just like you, like literally 1.5 months ago. My country was locked down since 18th of March. So ever since then, I was like, I have like 9 to 9 to kickstart my affiliate business, because two of my businesses, one is e-commerce, one is technology company, they can't really operate during the whole 1.5 month period when my country is locked down. Basically, I'm making losses for these two companies because I still need to pay for rental, I still need to pay for installments, I still need to pay for a lot of overheads and software that we're using. But I think I'm considered very lucky because I got a really good team that supports me. Yeah, and then we got really good clients who are willing to actually help us out during this difficult time, because what we are providing is very valuable. But despite this, right, I figure out, if let's say I started my business since 20 years, no, not since 20 years ago, since I was 20 years old. It was about 12 years ago. If I can build literally any business in any niche and make it successful, right? So on 18th of March, what I did is that I told myself, June, you need to give yourself a challenge. You can build 2 companies in 12 years period and it's still running. It means that it's something, it says some things about myself. So my challenge to myself is that I must master this affiliate in like by 30th of March. And then I'm so happy I met so many good mentors and so many people who are willing to share with me. And then I made it. And it's not easy. I really put my 150%. I work every day. I study every day. I study every little material I can. So if let's say you're struggling in new affiliates, basically anything, you want to start an online business, I just want to tell you, this is doable and there is no better time for you to do it right now, because the world stops. All right. So if let's say you need any training or need any help, feel free to schedule a 15 minutes call with me. I will be very happy to actually tell you some of the strategies I use, because I recorded some Facebook Live, right, that is very useful for you guys. So there will be closed deal Facebook Live I've done, marketing, affiliate marketing, as well as some self-improvement video. So feel free to reach out to me, and I hope that you find this video valuable, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.